Historic figures everyone should know. By history as biography. Genghis Khan, also known as Temujin, was the founder and first great Khan of the Mongol Empire. Born in the early 1200s in what is now modern-day Mongolia, Genghis Khan rose to power through a series of military campaigns that expanded the Mongol Empire to cover much of Asia and Europe. He is remembered as a ruthless conqueror who was responsible for the deaths of millions of people, but also as a military genius who implemented innovative tactics and strategies that allowed him to defeat much larger and more technologically advanced armies. Genghis Khan was born into a time of great political instability and turmoil in Mongolia. He was the son of a chieftain and grew up in a nomadic lifestyle, moving from place to place with his family and tribe. When he was young, his father was killed in a tribal conflict, and Genghis Khan was left to fend for himself. He eventually rose to power through a series of alliances and military victories, eventually becoming the ruler of all the Mongol tribes. Genghis Khan was known for his military tactics and strategies, which were innovative for their time. He was the first leader to use cavalry in large numbers and to implement a system of scouts and messengers to keep him informed of enemy movements. He also used psychological warfare, such as the famous scarecrow tactic, in which he would leave the bodies of enemy soldiers impaled on stakes to intimidate his enemies. Genghis Khan's military campaigns were incredibly successful and led to the expansion of the Mongol Empire to cover much of Asia and Europe. His empire was the largest contiguous land empire in history, and at its peak, it covered over 22 million square miles. Genghis Khan is estimated to have killed over 10 million people during his military campaigns, and his empire was known for its brutal treatment of conquered peoples. Despite his reputation as a ruthless conqueror, Genghis Khan is also remembered for his contributions to the development of the Mongol Empire. He implemented a system of governance that was based on merit, rather than just birthright, and he promoted the idea of religious tolerance within his empire. He also encouraged trade and the development of the Silk Road, which connected the East and West and facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas. Genghis Khan died in 1227, but his legacy lived on through his descendants. His sons and grandsons continued to expand the Mongol Empire and maintain the political and economic systems that he had put in place. The Mongol Empire eventually collapsed in the 14th century, but its impact on world history is still felt today. In modern times, Genghis Khan is remembered as a controversial figure. Some view him as a ruthless conqueror who was responsible for the deaths of millions, while others see him as a military genius who brought stability and prosperity to the Mongol Empire. Regardless of how he is viewed, there is no denying the impact that Genghis Khan had on the world and his enduring legacy in history.